Nigga, did you get jumped? You didn't do nothing. I just told you I got the sickest handles in the league, dude. The sickest. You talking about that guy? You got the sickest handles in the league, dude. I'm the second best point guard ever.
Ever?
Dude, ever, dude. I can beat anyone one-on-one. It don't matter who they are, dude. One-on-one, I'm the man. And you're talking about him.
I barely asked the question.
Don't matter, dude. Just every day I wake up and it's something different, dude. Come on.
But
look at this. You talking about he's my dad. He's not my dad. That's what you were gonna say. Interview is over, dude. It's over, dude. I'm over it.
Look, Kyrie. Oh man, damn it. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. Kyrie is left. Guys, he's just a spoiled little punk ass kid. Damn dookies.
What you say, dude?
Nothing. Oh man, was that the interview?
Text Tyler, man.
Yeah, we gotta check on Tyler Trubisky.
Kyrie flipped. I've never heard of him.
What the hell is wrong with Kyrie, man? Why are you so angry?
I've never heard him that angry.
God,
but I can see, why. He's angry because
that was a simple question that Tyler asked him.
I don't even think he asked him. He just mentioned LeBron, and Kyrie lost it.
I want to know if you're on a team that goes to 3 straight NBA finals, mostly because of LeBron James. Because without LeBron, they was a freaking lottery team.
I'll give you that.
And now all of a sudden you want to be outside of his shadows? Like, why?
I'm going to put my LeBron or my Kyrie hat on.
All right, let's get it.
We all know Kyrie does think he is the greatest player of all time.
He does.
He's a little cocky. So you hit the shot to end the drought in Cleveland. The shot. You single-handedly brought that ring to Cleveland.
Right.
But when they replay that, we just see the block from LeBron on Iguodala with like 8 minutes left in the game. That's all we see. The king brought the ring to the land. The king and his minions brought the ring.
Yeah, Kyrie has never
to the land.
Ever.
Never.
And I will say.
Now, if LeBron James hit that shot, that 3-point.
Oh my God. It'll be on T-shirts.
It would be on T-shirts.
Billboards.
They would play it on the NBA TV every day.
The shot.
The shot.
The shot heard around the world.
Instead of the shot, it's the block.
Exactly. The chase down.
The block with 5 minutes left in the game. Like, 5 minutes left, he gets the block, and it's the greatest block of all time. And then, after you lose, you played your heart out this season, you lose, and it's all your fault. The king he doesn't get any blame. He's somehow, I don't know if it's LeBron or if it's his cronies or his posses or his PR people or whatever, but some way the narrative gets twisted where nothing is his fault. Nothing. He loses 6 finals and none of them are his fault. We act like, oh, he's got 3 rings. He's a GOAT. But I can't think.
Finals or 5 finals?
Yeah, it'll be 6 next year, I'm sure.
You're right.
But 5. Okay.
Add it in.
Exactly. But
yeah, that's fine.
Could you imagine Tom Brady with 5 Super Bowl losses and only 2 championships? Could you imagine Michael Jordan with 5 NBA losses and 3 championships? It's not about the losses. Nobody's perfect except Michael. Everybody loses. Tom Brady lost a couple. But you can't lose 5 and only have 3. If you're going to lose 5, I need at least 7 rings. If you're going to lose 5 of them, I need at least over 500. You got to give me 6. I mean, at bare minimum, you got to give me 6 rings, LeBron. And you 3 short. And you 32. And probably not going to get 3 more rings. You stuck at 3 and 5. But why would you want to play with that? When you win, no one cares about you. And when you lose, it's all your fault and not his fault. Kyrie averaged 20-something points too. Everybody said LeBron averaged a triple-double. It's not his fault. But Kyrie averaged 25 points a game. He needs more help. Kyle Korver only hit 4 threes. J.R. Smith had 27 points. Said game 5, but we needed 50 out of J.R. Smith. Like, come on, who does this? Like, I've never seen a player just been coddled like a baby his whole entire career, and Kyrie is sick of it. He's like, why is everything my fault? Everything. And then, like, you listen to these Shannon Sharps and these other people. He got jumped, Skip. Like, how would you feel if
nobody should ever, like, when it comes,
never say that.
When it comes to LeBron topics,
2 All-Stars.
He should never be able to speak on LeBron. He has this man crush on LeBron.
I think I want to say it's like he's playing a character, because I can't honestly think he really thinks half of these things. He's got to be playing a character.
I don't know.
But you got 2 All-Stars, LeBron. You have 3 All-Stars total on your team with you, Love, and Kyrie. And yes, people, Kevin Love is an All-Star. He was an All-Star last year. He was an All-Star the year before that. And he got hurt, that other year. But he is a perennial All-Star, folks. He's not just some 6'10" white guy that can shoot threes every now and then. He can play. Okay? It's not his fault that Tyronn Lue stupid to just sit him in the 3-point corner and just stand there. Not his fault.
He doesn't know what to do with him.
Exactly. Man averaged 28 and 15 for Minnesota. And you telling me you're just going to stick him in the corner now? But yeah, it's like after a while you get sick of hearing that. Now how would you feel if you played those 5 games, you played your heart out, you averaged 20 plus points a game, and then you hear, he got jumped, he ain't got no help, he need more help. Like what? I wouldn't want to play with that. And that's probably why Melo don't want to play with me.
I love that. In the words of Stephen A. soliloquy you just had, that was excellent.
Yeah. Nobody wants to play. Who would want to play with that?
So that's the situation with Kyrie, with the demand. He's just sick of hearing the narrative of, is LeBron a bust?
Yeah.
And he's sitting around like, hey, like, what about me?
I'm the best point guard in the league. What are you talking about? He needs more help.
When Cleveland played Golden State, that first finals, it was clearly that LeBron needed more help.
But everybody was
Kyrie
hurt.
did not play.
I wouldn't say he needed
more.
Year
2, Kyrie played and they waxed Golden State.
They came back.
Got busy. And actually, Kyrie was the main reason why that series turned around.
Yeah.
Those 2 games that he had 40 and 40. And yes, LeBron had 41 of those games, you LeBron sexuals, before you get the chirping.
But no one talks about
Kyrie. 40 points is clearly rushed.
No, he didn't.
Up under the rug.
It was LeBron. It was all LeBron.
That clutch 3, that dagger 3. LeBron didn't hit that. Yes, he had the block.
It's like 4
and he hit
ago.
free throws.
He missed one of them,
but Kyrie was the dagger 3-pointer that ended Golden State. And Kyrie was getting busy this finals. They just didn't have enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to say, and I wish I had a sound bite. I remember when they played the Chicago Bulls one year, that game that Derrick Rose hit game-winning 3-pointer, and they lifted him up like he was Simba from the freaking Lion King.
Really?
Kyrie had 38 points that game, but he had 0 assists. And a reporter asked LeBron after the game, basically, if Kyrie needed to do more than just score 38 points. And Kyrie just looked at him like, what the F?
Yeah.
That narrative, I believe, is what Kyrie is getting a little sick and tired of.
And it's like, I'm trying to think, like there's no player across all sports that I've seen that's just been coddled and babied and protected. Can you think of anyone that's been this protected?
Man,
Can't think of anyone.
I don't know.
Like when Tom Brady lost to the Giants, no one was like, well, they had Michael Strahan and Antonio Pierce on the day. They 4 defensive Hall of Famers. No one says that. He just lost, right?
True indeed.
No one says that. There's no sport. No one says this. I just don't get.
Yeah, that was a good question. I don't.
No one says ever.
I'm here.
That OCU Miura and Michael Strahan and Antonio Pierce and Tom Coughlin. He's a Hall of Fame coach. No one says none of that. They just be like, shit, Tom Brady lost it twice.
Pretty much, man. I never heard not one Buffalo Bill fan come out and be like, man, you freaking down the camera with Emmitt Smith. Make Irvin and Trey.
They were the team of the 90s. The dynasty.
Who's going to start that team with Deion Sanders? And Deion and Leon Litt. Man, that team was freaking us. I ain't heard not one, but you're absolutely
when
correct.
Kobe lost in 2008 and the Celtics had Ray Allen, Garnett and Pierce, and he had Powell, and that's about it. And Lamar. But, I mean, that's 3 Hall of Famers right there. Nobody says that. We just got waxed. And he came back and won.
Oh, off subject.
Okay.
Before we get back into Cleveland, I know we would have went on a long rant.
I mean, it makes sense, though. Like you said, no one says
it's
this
perfect.
ever in any other sport.
But
ever.
I just, you was mentioning Kobe and everything. The LeBron fans got mad again this week, and this is on subject as well. That Michael Jordan, the GOAT, came out and said that 5 was greater than 3.
Yeah, I love it.
And what does the LeBron sexual say as a rebuttal?
He knows LeBron is the biggest threat to his legacy. That's why.
No, you know what
there's
it
5 finals losses.
If 5 is greater than 3, then 12 is greater than 6. And Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player. But you know what, you freaking LeBron sexuals? If you ask Michael Jordan who is the greatest basketball player ever, he says Bill Russell. Yeah. See, it's you that take what he says and decides to run with your own narrative. Exactly. And this is what we're talking about with the freaking excuses with LeBron James. Yeah, Michael Jordan was saying he believed Kobe is greater than LeBron because of the 5 championship rings. Because Jordan goes off of championship rings. Yeah. That's why he never says he's the greatest ever. No. That's why he always says Bill Russell is the greatest NBA player ever. But you fools, y'all want to just be like,
championship in 1947.
So you're making Jordan's argument.
Exactly.
You're agreeing with Mike and don't even know you're freaking agreeing with him. But because somebody took a little fact check against LeBron, self-proclaimed king, as everybody like to call him, the king without a crown, James, you get ultra offensive.
Very offended. It's like
offensive.
If you don't bow down and kiss his 3 rings that he has,
oh my God,
you're a hater.
Kiss the 3 rings.
You're a hater. You're a hater. He's got 3 rings, 3 of them. He's the GOAT. How?
With all them losses?
Exactly. It's like, and like I said, if he had 4 rings and 2 losses, maybe we can kind of have a conversation. If he had, 5 rings, 2 losses like Kobe, maybe we could. No, you can't have 3 rings and 5 losses. You got to get to 500 at least.
It just irked my nerves when I saw that, man. Mike was asked the question, who do you think is the greatest between Kobe and LeBron? He said Kobe because of 5, and they automatically went to Bill Russell, not knowing Michael Jordan will tell you Bill Russell is the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Now, I don't agree with that.
Me neither.
But that's my opinion.
No, I don't. I don't believe these championships in the 50s, 60s. I mean, 7 foot tall.
And you're playing a bunch of Floyd Mayweathers.
They're not
on the court,
athletic as you were back in the day.
I mean, hey, let's keep it real.
Keep it real. You should be dominating. You was like a genetic freak of that time.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
Let's keep it honest.
It was Ray Lewis on the court with a bunch of freaking Ryan Fitzpatricks.
Exactly. So, I mean, hey, That's cool. He got 12 or whatever. Hey, you know, I ain't taking away from it. But when we talk about greatest of all times, and I think people use that word a lot.